in Oban anymore.
What tune? On the beach.
Lost a bit of my dignity in Oban.
Oh, I love that tune though. Like,
What one?
Dignity.
Lost my dignity in Oban.
Not. I was thinking I lost my dignity in Largs, but
Largs? Oh no.
Deacon Blue.
I think
You know Deacon Blue Dignity?
no. Yeah.
Gonna call her Dignity. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, aye.
You know, I'm gonna sail it up the west coast through villages and towns. I'll be on my holidays and they'll be doing the rounds.
Oh my god, I actually think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's that tune. Yeah, it's like the #1 karaoke tune.
Let's go for it, man.
I like singing it because
Ladies
I
and
was.
gentlemen, boys and girls,
Hey!
are we all having a good time? Hey! What a day, what a service.
You start talking your dick.
Yeah, you'll get your chance later, pal, don't you worry.
Well, we've got to heckle everyone, eh?
So welcome to Iona, to the big wedding. Can I just say, by the way, how fabulous does the bride look?
Hey! Cheeky bastard.
Don't know how you do it, mate. Don't know. Anyway, I know you're probably missing Love Island tonight, but this is the Love Island. Anyway, I'm gonna.
I told them to be shy.
Anyway, I'm gonna introduce a couple of speeches.
Oh, that's gonna be
so
kind of
first
funny. I think that's quite
man
funny.
to
like-
come up is Skylight Sessions himself, Mr. Andrew Hooter.
There we go. Cheers, big
Man
guy.
himself, Mr.
Cheers,
Trans.
Bobby. Also, if there's any single ladies looking for a dance partner later, I think we found them.
I know he's taken. Oh, you mean Povey?
Yeah. Okay, that's it. So, most of you know that I'm not really one for public speaking, but I've been told by those in the know, quite a few of them here, that this might be the last opportunity I get to speak my mind before I have to spend the rest of my life listening. Look at that.
Too late. That boat has sailed.
Tough crowd. A lot of you know that I can be a little bit daft or stupid from time to time.
That's an understatement.
And sometimes I say inappropriate things. But for an occasion. Sorry, but for an occasion such as this, I'll try and tone it down a little bit. So firstly, I'd like to start by saying, on behalf of my wife and I,
Hey!
thank you all so much for coming and being here today. Simple as that. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, a wee round of applause wouldn't go amiss. There we go.
We're all holding drinks, mate.
Who was I? Yeah, we both realised that a remote Hebridean island might not be the easiest or wisest place to get married, but it is a place that's special to us. And we're sure you'll agree it's a pretty stunning location, especially today. We've lucked out with the weather. Bobby was in charge of that, so big up. I just want to mention, give a special mention to my sister Becky and Timmy, who have travelled all the way up from London the day after England reached the final of a major tournament for the first time in 55 years. That must have been some hangover you guys were dealing with. So yeah, we really appreciate the effort. I did also receive a not too jokey message off Becky stating that if England got to the final, her friends in London, and I quote, weren't going to let her come to the wedding. So the fact that you and Timmy fought off your friends and chose to come to our wedding over watching England losing the final on penalties really touches us deeply. Cheers, guys. Is that okay, Adele? Yeah, okay. Now, unfortunately, there are a number of people who can't be with us today. For a start, a very large French contingent who, unfortunately, with the COVID restrictions being as they are, really had no chance of getting here. Although on the plus side, it has made the wedding a damn sight cheaper. Also, I'd like to mention just briefly my gran and granddad, George and Rita, who unfortunately due to their age aren't really able to make the journey anymore from Edinburgh to Iona. Grandad has just turned 100 to be fair. Yeah. But they are simply two of the most amazing people you could ever meet. And in fact, without their love of Iona is what kickstarted our family's connection with this island. So in a real sense, they are the reason we're here. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, neither of our fathers could be here today. I can't speak for Camille's father, but my dad loved this place as much as me. I've got nothing but happy memories of him here. I miss him so much, but somehow just being here makes me feel closer to him. Everywhere I look on this island,
Right here.
I see you.
Right here.
You coming to help? I could really do it.
Come on, Scott, light the mood, mate.
Yeah. You alright?
Yeah.
Okay, come here with some sweets? Yeah. Right. Has anyone got some sweets for Scott? But yeah. But yeah, everywhere I look on this island, I see some happy memory of my dad. So I know that in some way he is here with us today. So, if we could all raise our glasses, please, and say a toast to absent friends.
Absent friends, mate. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Well done.
Cheers, big guy.
Well done.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, dude. Wow, I knew that was going to be hard. Now, there will be a few more toasts, so if everyone can please make sure that your glasses are suitably charged and that you have refills on standby. My hope is to get you so drunk you won't remember this speech, or more importantly, the one that's coming.
My next.
Yeah.
Well done, sir.
Now, obviously a wedding takes a great deal of planning, especially a wedding on a far-flung Scottish island, and especially during a global pandemic. So, firstly, I'd like to thank the official wedding planner, my mum. Where is she? There she is. Hey. Thanks, Mum. You've done such an amazing job pulling the strings behind the scenes to make sure this day could happen. It was honestly such a huge comfort to me and Camille, knowing that whatever problem or request that we threw at you, you would just take care of it effortlessly. So thank you so much for everything you've done. We couldn't have done it without you. Cheers, Mum. You've pretty much organised and paid for everything, and I think you know I mean it when I say that I can never repay you. Not just the money for the wedding, but seriously, I can never repay you for all the things you've done for me throughout my life. I know I've not always been the perfect son, and I might have tried your patience from time to time, but I know I'm so lucky to have you as my mum. Anyway, the truth is I could stand here all day talking about what a wonderful person you are, but somehow I don't think John would let me. So finally, I just want you both to rest assured that the day that we start discussing putting you two in the nursing home, I'll be the last to say yes. I'd also like to thank my new mother-in-law, Yvette, for welcoming me into the family and for raising such a beautiful, intelligent and caring daughter. Since the first day we've met, you've always made me feel welcome and been very patient with my substandard grade French. My hope is one day one of us will speak the other's language well enough to actually have a conversation more meaningful than "tu voudrais de van." I also realised I never actually asked you for permission to marry Camille, but I take it, seeing as you're here, everything's cool. Seriously though.
Gladly to welcome in
Merci.
my little family.
Merci. Seriously, thank you so much for giving me the gift of your daughter to be my wife. A gift I promise to thoroughly enjoy unwrapping later on tonight. Yeah, maybe don't translate that bit. Merci, Yvette. So again, if we could all raise our glasses, please, and say a toast to parents. Where's my glass?
There you are, my man.
Yeah. To parents. Cheers, cupbearer. So, yeah, we've mentioned the parents. It's only right we mention the children who are here today as well.
For the siblings.
Well, you might be coming later.
If she's lucky.
Bobby. No. You've just totally derailed me here. Yeah, the original vision me and Camille had for the wedding involved all the kids playing and laughing together on the beach.
On the beach!
And basically just enjoying being on the island, and I think that we've definitely succeeded in that. It's so nice to have them all here. And hopefully being here has actually made it a bit easier for the parents as well. So if we could all raise our glasses please again and say a toast to the children. 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 Oh. Cheers, mate. Now I'd also like to thank the siblings. It's not on here, but I'll do it anyway. But seriously, no, Team Wedding, as the WhatsApp group was called, involved my mum as well as my sister Gillian and sister Iona, who have been very helpful in getting everything sorted. Especially today, been very bossy with everyone and making sure everyone knew where to go and everything was set up. So thank you guys, love you so much. You know it. Yeah. I'd also like to thank our witnesses today, Stevie and John. Cheers guys, that was some of the best witnessing I've ever seen. Yeah.
I gave it a fair night.
I knew you would. Also, I'd like to thank everyone else who I've not really mentioned yet. We've got Mike the cameraman here, doing a sterling job. I'm sure you'll all enjoy seeing the video once COVID's passed and we're allowed to show it to people. Treshnish, the band over there, who are going to rock you in a minute. Veronica, the registrar, obviously from earlier. And just basically everyone here, because you've all helped setting up today, and we couldn't have done it without you, so thank you so much. So, moving on to my best man, Chris. What can I say about Chris? Absolute maniac.
Hey!
He's a true party animal, this one. In fact, he probably doesn't know this, but his friends all have a special nickname for him. The Exorcist. And that's mainly because if he comes round to your house, the next day all the spirits are gone. And there's usually ectoplasm everywhere. Now,
What is ectoplasm?
wasn't sure about that one.
I'm still not sure about it, man. Thanks for setting me up that way.
Who farts a lot?
Uncle Chris.
Hey!
Uncle Chris farts a lot.
That one's true!
That one's true. They're all true. Except for anything he says.
Uncle Chris is a big bum.
Right,
Also
you
true!
have the mic after me, okay? You can. I love seeing Chris get ripped to shreds, right? Now I know it all sounds like fun and games, but sadly Chris's hedonistic lifestyle has led to a very rare brain anomaly, where he can no longer discern reality from fiction. In fact, the doctors told me you're probably better off just not listening to him at all. But seriously, Chris is a great friend. He told me yesterday that this wedding had ruined him physically, mentally and financially, and he's not even the one getting married.
That's actually also true.
I didn't realise the strain I'd put him under asking him to be my best man, but his sacrifices show me that I was right to put my trust in him. So cheers, mate.
More than welcome, man.
Yeah. No matter what we get up to, Chris is always a source of great laughter and reminds me not to take life too seriously. So cheers, mate.
You're welcome.
So if we could just raise our glasses once more, please, and say a toast to the best man. Yeah.
Thank you. I won't be able to cry. I won't be able to do my speech if I'm crying though, so chill it out a little bit.
Yeah, get it all in now.
Aye, the ectoplasm.
And he has a massive bum.
Right. You're like a double act, aren't we? Yeah. Do you want to do the bit about your mum?
No.
Okay. And so, to my new wife. I'm sure you'll agree she's all looking absolutely stunning today.
Yeah.
There's actually one thing we need to clear up before I move on. Now, I know her name is actually can't even say it. Pronounced Camille. But for some reason, when we first started going out, she never bothered to correct me.
Wait.
So I assumed I was always right by calling her Camille. So to me, she's always been Camille. So if any of you find it weird that I can't even say my wife's name correctly, I'm sorry, but blame her. Hold on, Pinky, I'll just do this, then you say something, okay? Right, go on, one more.
Uncle Chris is
Got
a
a
big
bum.
baby.
Oh!
Right here.
I do have
You
a
need
big
to stand
baby,
out there
you're
and
right.
heckle him when he's speaking, right? You go stand out there.
How do you know?
Yeah. Where was I? Cheers, Scott.
That's not the first time you got distracted by
No, but seriously, Camille is an amazing person. She keeps me grounded and honest. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably go through life thinking that I had no faults at all. Camille and I don't always see eye to eye on certain things, but on the important issues, we're on the same page. Be it from what to order from the Chinese on a Friday night, or what to order from the Indian on a Saturday night, we're now in a place where we can read each other like a book. But we are different people with different personalities. Some mornings I wake up grumpy, and some mornings I just let her sleep. But Camille is the world to me. We met 15 years ago, so this wedding is long overdue. But in that time, we've already lived a life together. We've been through so much, good times, great times, and not so good times. But no matter what has happened, we've always supported each other and made it through. We're also so lucky to have the two most amazing children, Scott and Skye, who I'm sure you've all met by now. Scott can't shut up for some reason. But honestly, one more.
Uncle Chris is a big bum.
I'm proud.
Right, okay. Why is no one coming up to grab? But yeah, obviously our children, every day passes, they teach us the real meaning of life as only parents can understand it. So with all of you in my life, I can honestly say that I am complete. Camille, I've said it earlier, but I'll say it again. I love you. I always have, and I always will.
Love you too.
So, if you would all raise your glasses one final time, and join me in a toast to the new Mrs. Hooton.
Camille Hooton. Woo! Camille. Sorry, Camille. Camille.
Camille Hooton, is that better?
That's okay. No worries.
Come here.
Come here.
Cheers, guys.
Hey, what a lad.
There we go.
Woo!
I would do a mic drop, but it's not mine. Cheers, big guy.
Deserves one.
Right, it's time to introduce the big bum Uncle Chris Shaw.
Chloe, can we fill our... Hey. Can we fill our glasses first?
Yeah.
If anyone, yeah, I know that was quite a lot of drinking there. So if you want to fill up your glasses, better give this man a minute.
You're going to need it.
How was that, big guy? All right?
Well, I did it.
Really? Nice one. That's good. That means a lot coming from you.
No, not really. Yes. Well, pretty far. I'm saying cheers, Sally.
See how it went into 20 just to get the...
Was that a cheers, Jill?
Well, which one?
Was that quite funny, was it? I was trying to make it. I was riding the line there, I thought, well, good. It's all about laughter. Don't want to be a boring speech, do you? You only get... Thanks, Mum. I meant everything I said, apart from the last bit.
Thanks for producing my best friend.
Cheers, big guy. Good luck with your next.
I'm not going to be able to do any better than that. Like.
Yeah.
Don't worry, mine will be a lot shorter than that. Well, I was going...
Just like everyone else.
See what he said? Mic drop.
Cool. That's it.
That felt good.
Aye.
Man.
Yeah, that felt good, yeah. Cheers, man.
Some man.
Yeah.
Chloe?
We're going to do his speech first.
And then...
Senior cake.
Oh, wow. Did you make that?
Nice one, Andy.
Thanks, Mum. Cheers, John. Was that alright?
He did well, didn't he? Like,
Thank you.
Good.
I'm actually quite surprised.
Yeah.
No, I've not
It was
got
tough,
myself
but
on
I
it.
got there. Like,
No, I couldn't have done that.
It's a bit of bad rapping.
Yes. Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, Andy, I gave you extra head just like you like
Easy.
it. Oh, the thing is,
I take
there's
Scott,
none of
you
that
maybe
in my
get a
speech,
special mention in Uncle Chris's speech. Because
No,
you
my
slagged him
speech
off
doesn't
so
have
much.
that in it, so I had to say that without the kids.
Aye. Cheers, big guy.
Better introduce this.
You have to hold him up as well.
Well topped up. Yep. Wait, hey. Cheers. Don't tan them yet. I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunities to drink. So everyone,
Every opportunity.
I'd like to...
We can drink every time a joke fails.
I know. You might need a drink to cancel out the silences during his jokes right now.
We all do, but
But anyway, I know he's very nervous and he's spent months preparing for this opportunity. Sorry, minutes. Minutes. Give it up for big Uncle Bum Chris.
Hey!
I honestly, wait a minute.
You might
honestly
stand a
have
bit closer.
no idea, Andy, why you asked me to be your best man.
Yeah, neither have I.
I've really got to do this.
Well,
Okay, right, I'll do
not
my
too
best.
late.
Wait a minute. So firstly, I'd like to introduce myself to those that I've never met before or only just met. I'm Christopher Andrew Shaw, best man to Andrew Christopher Houghton.
yeah.
Do you remember how hilarious it was when we first found out that?
a bit too funny, probably.
Probably there was a reason for that. It was terrible.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, thank you all for coming. And for those who I've met before, I'd really like to thank you for coming as well, especially because you knew I'd be saying a few words, but you came anyway.
Oh, hey!
I didn't do that.
Povey.
Povey.
That's the ceremonies needed there.
Sorry. Sorry, Povey, I'll do your job and mine. But Andy, it's cool. I'm going to keep the anecdotes to a minimum. A, because most that I would tell would also incriminate myself. And B, because I'll be selling them later for beer. But on that note, don't forget to ask me about the time that we went to Oban for a skiing trip and Andy lost his trousers.
What? Went open?
Oh no, it wasn't Oban, it was Fort William, wasn't
Fort
it?
William, mate.
Fort William, yeah. Still hilarious. Really, like, belter. I'll tell you later. Or that time that we almost got banned from Collinsey.
No, I think you are banned.
Oh, some of us got banned from Collinsey. Oofed. So instead of embarrassing the boy, I'm going to start to tell you about his first love. His number one love. It's a rare thing to have such fulfillment in your life. Something that you can turn to through thick and thin, moments, both good and bad. Camille, of course I'm talking about trance music.
I thought you were talking about you.
Well, actually, it's funny you say that because I wouldn't actually be here if it wasn't for trance. It's actually genuinely the reason that me and Andy met. Almost 15 years ago, in a university in Paisley. Oh, there's loads of stories start like that. But this one's actually quite a wholesome one. But almost 15 years ago in a university in Paisley, Andy and I were sitting, we didn't know each other, in a lecture hall, and the lecturer said, "So, what does everybody listen to? Rock?" And most of the people with their hands up. And they spent a good bit of time talking about genres, artists, all the rest of it. And then he said, "So, well, what about the rest of you? Anyone listen to electronic music?" And he pointed at me. And I said, "Yeah, I listen to electronic. I listen to trance, and I like Armin van Buuren, I like Marcus Schultz," and listed off a whole load of artists, listed off a whole load of reasons why I love trance. And then he asked Andy, and he said, "What about yourself?" And he said, "See what that guy just said?" Pointing at me. Exactly that.
Except it was the other way around, but that's fine. I'll give you that one.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Regardless. No,
We've
it wasn't.
argued about
But
that
regardless. Really?
I'll give you it.
I don't think so. But anyway, we ended up going for a post-lecture pint. And the rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah.
That bit's true, eh?
That bit's true, apart from the bit you just said.
Sorry, I can't see my phone because it's all covered in sand. What does it say next? Don't talk about ex-girlfriend. Don't talk about ex-girlfriends, right, okay.
That's true. Good answer.
Good answer. I met Camille shortly after. Andy and I's relationship started. And I quickly realised that Camille thought I was a bit of an idiot.
Really?
True. Mostly because I was the villain in most of Andy's stories about why he was away all weekend and why he ended up with a hangover. No, regardless of that, I'm proud of my best friend. I'm proud of the fact that Not only has he managed to fashion his family, he's managed to woo a wonderful wife.
Hey!
Living the dream, man. Really.
Hey, cheers.
So, please now allow me to grab my beret and repeat everything that I've just said in French. Bonjour Yvette. Where's Yvette? Where is she? Ah, bonjour Yvette. I really need my phone now.
Google Translate on.
Es pour tout. Toi, tu. Malheureusement, j'ai oublié la plupart de mon français. Alors, dois faire que. Sorry, Camille. I'm raping your French language. I really am sorry. Cependant, je veux que vous sachiez que je suis très fier de mon meilleur ami pour avoir réussi à attirer une femme aussi merveilleuse. Merveilleuse. However it is you say that word.
Does that make any sense?
J'imagine que vous êtes très
Have
fier
you told this
aussi.
just to show you what language you're speaking?
Mon français is okay?
When you switch
Grazie mille. That's Italian. Thank you very much. Anyway, so it turns out I can speak much more concisely in French than I can in English.
I don't know.
So I'll leave that at that. Thank you.
Not
And on
bad,
that
not bad.
note, can we all please raise our glass for the wonderful husband and wife? Andy, Camille, thank you very much for having all of us. Thank you very much for having all of us in your life. Wonderful, and I cannot wait for the rest of our lifetimes together. Like, especially you two. Like, enjoy.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. You're in the studio. Thank
Flange.
you. Slange.
Flange.
You can give a round of applause for the lovely husband and wife. I'm finished. Like, honestly, that's over.
That wasn't
I'll
too
leave
bad.
you be.
Nice one. Nice one.
Help.
Can I go for a swim?
Yeah.
Appease the people.
Big round of applause again for the best man. Well done, man. Whoop, whoop.
This is under Dudley. Yeah, so what time is it?
I kept
6
it simple,
o'clock.
didn't I?
Yeah, so I think if anyone's up for a wee dance, we might get a wee dance now, and band's going to kick off. Oh. Scott wants to.
I was serious about like telling the real stories later. you would not believe.
That's enough.
When Uncle Chris is finished, chase him.
Chase him! Chase him into the sea!
And if there's any babysitters for Andy and Camille tonight, that would be appreciated, I believe. Consummate the marriage.
Cheers, Bobby. So guys, the plan is we're going to have a wee dance now, and then we're going to get a barbecue fired up about 7:30, if you're hungry then, and there's plenty more booze. So thanks again. Cheers.
Bum.
There we go.
Bum bum.
Hey! That's a perfect way to end.
On the beach.
Come on, big guy. Come on. Should we go get some food and some juice? Some sweeties?